Ladakh has been making headlines for various significant reasons over the past year. In this video, we'll explore the places in Ladakh that have been in the news and are important for the UPSC examination. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the three major mountain ranges that make up Ladakh. 1. The Karakoram Range, spanning the borders of Pakistan, India and China, with its northwestern edge extending to Afghanistan and Tajikistan. The Karakoram Range is home to the highest concentration of peaks over 8,000 meters, including K2, the second highest peak in the world. 2. The Ladakh Range, stretching for about 230 miles between the Indus and Shyok river valleys. The Ladakh Range runs southeast from the Indus-Shyok confluence to the Tibet border. Leh, the capital of Ladakh, lies at the foot of this range along the Indus. 3. The Zanskar Range. Geologically part of the Tethys Himalaya, the Zanskar Range is formed by strongly folded sedimentary series with an average height of about 6,000 meters. The Zanskar River flows northward through these mountains before joining the Indus River below Leh. Along with the Great Himalayan Range, these three ranges form the major mountain ranges of Ladakh, making it one of the highest regions in the world, with most of the area being over 3,000 meters. The high mountain ranges also contribute to Ladakh's cold and arid climate by blocking rain-bearing clouds, resulting in the region's distinctive rugged mountainous landscape and cold desert environment. Let's start with the important places that made the headlines. In November 2023, the Hanle and Merak observatories in Ladakh captured a rare red aurora event. Auroras, which are luminous displays resulting from solar particles interacting with Earth's magnetic field, are typically visible closer to the poles. However, on the night of November 5th, the Hanle Observatory successfully captured the red aurora towards the northern horizon, while the Merak Observatory's view was partially obstructed by mountains. This sighting is particularly noteworthy because auroras are uncommon in India due to its proximity to the equator. The Indian Astronomical Observatory is a high-altitude astronomy station located in Hanle, Ladakh, India, at an elevation of 4,500 meters above sea level. Operated by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics, the IAO is situated atop Mat Saraswati in the Nilamkhul plain of the Hanle Valley, making it one of the world's highest located sites for optical, infrared, and gamma-ray telescopes. The observatory's remote location, combined with the high altitude, dry weather conditions, and minimal light pollution, provide exceptional clear skies for astronomical observations throughout the year. A few months back, the Department of Science and Technology announced the establishment of India's first dark sky reserve in Hanle, further highlighting the site's significance for astronomical research and the preservation of dark skies. The Merak Observatory is another high-altitude astronomical observatory located in the Ladakh region of India. Situated at an altitude of 4,300 meters above sea level, the observatory is operated by the Indian Institute of Astrophysics and is located near the village of Merak, about 250 kilometers southeast of Leh. The observatory is situated close to the famous Pangong Lake, a high-altitude endorheic lake that extends from India to China. The observatory's remote location and high altitude provide excellent conditions for astronomical observations, with minimal light pollution and clear skies throughout the year. The Merak Observatory, along with the Indian Astronomical Observatory in Hanle, plays a crucial role in advancing astronomical research in India and contributing to our understanding of the universe. Another place from this particular region that made the news is Nyoma Airfield. The Defense Minister laid the foundation stone of Nyoma Airfield in eastern Ladakh, which would be developed at a cost of approximately 200 crore. It will boost the air infrastructure in Ladakh and augment the Indian Air Force's capability along the northern border with China. The next place making headlines is the Parkachik Glacier. The Parkachik Glacier, located in the Suru River Valley of the southern Zanskar Ranges in the western Himalayas, is one of the largest glaciers in the region. It covers an area of 53 square kilometers and stretches 14 kilometers in length. The glacier plays a crucial role in supplying water to the Suru River, which is a major source of water for the Kargil district in Ladakh. A recent study conducted by scientists from the Wadia Institute of Himalayan Geology has revealed that the Parkachik Glacier is retreating at an alarming rate. Between 1971 and 1999, the glacier retreated at an average rate of 2 meters per year. However, between 2015 and 2021, this rate increased significantly to 20 meters per year. The study used a tool called the Himalayan Glacier Thickness Mapper to estimate the depth, water volume of potential lakes, and other topographical features of the glacier. The rapid melting of the Parkachik Glacier could lead to the formation of 3 proglacial lakes near the glacier, according to the models used in the study. This poses 2 major problems for the region. 1. Glacial lake outburst floods. The formation of these lakes increases the risk of glacial lake outbursts, which can cause devastating flash floods downstream. The most catastrophic glacial lake outburst floods event in India's recent history was the 2013 Kedarnath flash floods. 2. Loss of water resources. The retreat of the Parkachik Glacier also means the loss of a valuable water resource for Ladakh, which primarily depends on glacial melt for its water supply. The accelerated melting of the Parkachik Glacier is a serious concern for the Ladakh region, as it not only increases the risk of glacial lake outburst floods, but also threatens the region's water security. The next news is about how the unusually warm weather in Ladakh this winter has impacted 2 of the region's most iconic winter activities, the Chadar Trek and ice hockey. The Chadar Trek, also known as the Zanskar Gorge Trek, is a winter trail that runs over the frozen Zanskar River in the Indian Union territory of Ladakh. This 105-kilometer trek has become increasingly popular among adventure tourists, who walk an average of 16 kilometers per day along the narrow gorge, flanked by towering vertical cliffs up to 600 meters high. However, this year, the Chadar Trek has been affected by the warmer temperatures, which have caused a delay in its start and a shorter route due to the late formation of ice on the Zanskar River. The trek typically takes place when temperatures drop between 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, but these extreme conditions were not met this winter. The Zanskar River, which forms the frozen path for the Chadar Trek, is a major tributary of the Indus River. Originating northeast of the Great Himalayan Range, the river flows entirely within Ladakh, draining both the Himalayas and the Zanskar Range before joining the Indus River near Nyoma. The formation of a thick, stable layer of ice on the Zanskar River is crucial for the Chadar Trek to take place. A few other important places that made headlines are 1. Siachen Glacier, due to the news about the first Geological Survey of India, GSI survey of the Siachen Glacier. This survey, conducted in 1958, holds historical significance as it establishes India's early presence and knowledge of the glacier, countering claims by other nations. 2. Pangong Lake. Due to the news that 3 years after the violent clash between Indian and Chinese forces in Galwan, both countries have ramped up infrastructure on the north bank of Pangong Tso. This development highlights the ongoing tensions and strategic importance of the region. 3. The region also witnessed the first ever International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, assessment of the Himalayan wolf. This assessment emphasizes the need for further research and conservation efforts to protect this unique species.